Roman Reigns has been the WWE Universal Champion at the time of recording this video for 810 days, winning the title back in August 2020. He has no signs of stopping anytime soon, and he's beat a bunch of opponents. Today we're going to be booking Roman Reigns into WrestleMania and potentially having him drop the title at the grandest stage of them all. Our story starts at the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes has returned, CM Punk has returned, Seth Rollins is in the mix, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is also here as well. We have our final four. Stone Cold screws Punk, no shocker there. They have to do that match if CM Punk returns. Seth Rollins and Cody are the final two. Cody Rhodes ultimately wins the Rumble. That is no shock at all. He's the odds-on favourite at the moment, and will go to WrestleMania. Also on that card, Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. Banger match. We all know who wins. Roman Reigns. Now we move on to the Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns is currently not scheduled for the event, but I do believe if you're going to take the title off him within the next 6 months, he should have one last big test. He's never defended the belt in the chamber. It's time. Roman versus 5 other men. Those men are Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Drew McIntyre. Roman and Sami Zayn are the final two. Sami at this point is still linked with the bloodline. He has shown signs of turning with Kevin Owens, as we saw on SmackDown just earlier this week. Sami's supposed to lay down, but doesn't. Kevin Owens has just been eliminated. He and Sami ultimately turn on Roman Reigns. The Elimination Chamber is in Canada and the pop will be wild. Sami comes so close to winning, but doesn't due to the numbers of the bloodline. This sets up Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos at WrestleMania. Roman retains, the chamber is lifted, and then you hear, "If you smell, The Rock has returned, and just when you think all hope is lost, he's back to save the WWE. Where does this put us at WrestleMania? The Rock has to face Roman to determine the head of the table once and for all. But we have Cody Rhodes, the winner of the Royal Rumble, rightfully next in line for a shot at the gold. Here's how I'd do it. Somewhere between the Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, we need to reignite the feud between Cody and Seth Rollins. This sets up a grudge match between the two at WrestleMania Sunday. I also agree that The Rock's big return should be on night 2. However, if you're going to want the fans to believe that Cody is going to beat the Tribal Chief, you have to do that match on night 2. Otherwise, nobody thinks Roman's losing day 1 before the big match to determine the head of the table. We haven't really taken advantage of a 2-night WrestleMania before, so this could be due to concerns of injury, especially when you're talking about main event talent. But when you're talking about the main event, I'd do this. WrestleMania Saturday, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Winner will face the undisputed champion at WrestleMania Sunday. And on WrestleMania Saturday also, Roman Reigns versus The Rock for the undisputed title. Cody versus Seth would be in a ladder match. The winner faces The Rock on WrestleMania Sunday. This way, all men in matches for stakes at the main event of the next night will wrestle on night 1 to keep it fair. WrestleMania, Cody and Seth open the show in a hard-fought match. Not too many huge ladder spots because no one can afford to get injured here. Cody ultimately climbs the ladder, grabs the a fucking brass ring, and secures his spot for Sunday against the winner of Roman Reigns and The Rock. We get to the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, Roman Reigns versus The Rock, the match we've been waiting for a very, very long time. Seemingly what this has all been building up to. But The Rock is not the guy to do it. We know this. And I know some people think Roman shouldn't be champion. You could make this a non-title match if you wanted to. You could. You know, it make people think The Rock could win. If you don't do Cody versus Roman, you could do Roman versus The Rock main event non-title because The Rock doesn't want to be champion. It all makes sense. Roman doesn't have to lose the belts beforehand. The Rock loses. We all know he ain't gonna win, but it's a nice match to sort of finally close off the asterisks on Roman Reigns' claims as the head of the table. WrestleMania Sunday, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, undisputed Universal title. It's a long, hard-fought match with many near falls. Randy Orton along with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens come to level out the odds with the bloodline, but ultimately, Roman Reigns still wins. Becomes the first to main event the 2 nights of WrestleMania and win both matches. I think it will be a great last accomplishment before eventually letting Cody Rhodes beat Roman at a Madison Square Garden show soon after WrestleMania to make that story with his father Dusty Rhodes finally become full circle. And besides, Cody can't just come in and win that easily, right? Let me know what you think. I think it's a great short video to get people excited for WrestleMania. I'm going to be there. If you haven't seen that video, you don't need to. But I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm going to SmackDown. Both nights of Mania. Monday Night Raw. I'm going to be on Raw in the first row of the Riser section. You're going to see me on the telly for 3 hours. Get up. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to see more, if you want to see me book Punk and Stone Cold, let me know down below. If you want to see me continue how Cody Rhodes wins the title eventually at a Madison Square Garden show, let me know. I love you all. I'll see you later.